Turning now to that breaking news in the Etan Patz murder case. The judge declared a mistrial after jurors failed for the third time to reach a unanimous decision.
And now prosecutors are back to square one. CBS 2's Jessica Schneider live outside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan with what comes next. Jessica.
And Maurice and Christine, what a day inside this courthouse. In fact, just minutes ago, things got very heated as jurors left a press conference they were holding. The four women of the jury yelled out, "Pedro Hernandez, you know what you did." There was just one holdout on this jury, a man named Adam, who refused to convict. Now, this 11-1 split for the guilty verdict, which didn't end up happening, it was a hung jury, it came to light just minutes after Stanley Patz, Etan's father, said he couldn't understand why this jury couldn't come to a verdict.
We have analyzed all the testimony, debated the merits of various witnesses, and come to the conclusion that Pedro Hernandez is guilty of crimes to which he confessed beyond any reasonable doubt.
Stanley Patz stayed silent throughout the trial, an 18-day deliberation. But when the judge dismissed the jury because they could not all agree, Stanley Patz couldn't keep quiet anymore.
Let me make it very clear that we are frustrated and very disappointed the jury has been unable to come to a decision. Our long ordeal is not over.
The Patz's 6-year-old son, Etan, has been missing since May 1979. For 36 years, there's been no trace of the boy, no body, no DNA. But when Pedro Hernandez confessed to police in 2012, the Patz family became convinced that he was the guy who did it.
He is a guilty man who has been conscience-stricken due to his deeds and haunted by demons ever since that day.
For 10 weeks, the prosecution presented witnesses and evidence against Pedro Hernandez, saying he strangled and killed the 6-year-old when Etan was on his way to his Soho bus stop. Not all of the jurors were convinced.
Ultimately, I couldn't find enough evidence that wasn't circumstantial to convict.
With the jury deadlocked and dismissed, prosecutors say they will retry the case. District Attorney Cy Vance issued this statement: "We believe there is clear and corroborated evidence of the defendant's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. The challenges in this case were exacerbated by the passage of time, but they should not and did not deter us. The district attorney will retry the case from scratch. Pedro Hernandez will remain locked up, and they will do this all over again." But defense attorney Harvey Fishbein says Pedro Hernandez is innocent and they've had the wrong man from day one.
I'm sure the city of New York is interested in a resolution of this case. I would say that there's only a resolution if the correct man is held responsible, and we firmly believe that Pedro Hernandez is not the right man.
And tonight there is this strange, unsettled sense inside this courthouse. It's been 36 years of mystery as to what happened to Etan Patz, and tonight the jury just could not come to a unanimous verdict. The case declared a mistrial, and as this case does move forward to a retrial, the Patz father, Stanley Patz, Etan Patz's father, he tells me that he does have closure, but he still wants that guilty verdict. Live inside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan, Jessica Schneider, CBS 2 News.
All right, Jessica, thank you.